am at a landscape building site with Drake from Drake 7Ds, and your landscape company has designed this and it's installing this.
We have. This is a healing garden at a local hospital, and it's actually a garden that we designed, and now we're installing it, and so it's so fun to see it come together.
I bet. And I know that here, being at a healing garden, you are going to heal the soil.
Well, we are. Soils are so important, and yet when you look at the soil, it doesn't blossom and it doesn't flower, but it's so important. It's the basis. So what we did was we took a soil test, and in fact, this is a soil structure sample that we put in the bag and sent to our lab, and we found out exactly what's in the soil and what's not in the soil.
And look at this. This is just an unbelievable lab report of everything that's in that soil.
It is, and it tells us the structure, the organic content. It tells us how much, do you care, how much boron is in the soil.
Well, it's important though.
It is, and in fact, once we know that, it gives us our baseline to work from. And what we're going to do is we're going to change this soil in a way that creates a healthy landscape and a healthy soil.
So the next step is that you do make all those amendments, and then what do you do?
Well, we add the amendments in, and then we bring the soil to an exact balance so that the nutrient levels are perfect. And we've done it with some fun organic things, like bat guano and Norwegian kelp. And what those are just organic sources, the same thing that synthetics create, but we're going to take this landscape off of synthetics and off of pesticides, and we're going to move this land to a completely organic system.
You're changing the diet a little bit?
Changing the diet, yeah. In fact, it's like you and me. We love ice cream, right? So we've been eating ice cream forever, and oops, a little bit of that. So we're going to take the landscape, the soils, off of ice cream and put it onto vegetables and fruits.
Much more healthy.
And the soil can't say a word about it.
Yeah, but look what's going to happen, these beautiful plants.
They are, and what happens is it creates a healthy landscape, a healthy soil, healthy plants, and actually clean streams and rivers too, because the chemicals, the pesticides and the fertilizers that are put onto the plants end up downstream, and so we're going to stop that process and change so that it's just only organic things that will not impact the streams and rivers.
Now, you were also saying something about an application that you put on afterwards.
A soup, compost tea that we're going to put on, and that's actually an inoculant. And so what we're going to do is once we get the soil structure and chemical balance perfect using organics, then we put the compost tea on, and what that does is it adds beneficial fungus and all these fun things.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff, and also beneficial bacteria, and just change the biology of the soil. Can you imagine? And you could do that at home.
Oh, you know, that sounds great. I was wondering about that because as a homeowner, I would like to do this at my home, and it doesn't sound like it's very difficult at all. It
really isn't. It's cost-wise, it's not so much different than hiring, say, a fertilizer service or a weed control service. It's pretty similar. And in 1 to 3 years, if you called us, we could say, well, Judy, let's get you off that ice cream and let's get you on the veggies, so your soil, that is. And so in 1 to 3 years, it takes a while, we can just begin to kind of take you off the bad stuff, and we'll stop the soil abuse.
Right.
And we'll move you to good stuff and organics and health. And the plants just scream vivid colors, and the blossoms are just beautiful, and they're healthy.
It just makes so much more sense, and it's the sustainability of that we're helping the whole environment, the whole community, and not just taking from it.
Yeah, and actually sustainability is one thing, but we're actually going one step further to regeneration. So we're taking the soil and regenerating it, and it's an amazing process. I'm blown away. We're just, we're probably 4 years into it. Nobody else has kind of figured it out yet, and so can you imagine that? And then also maybe we'll regenerate your soul at the same time.
Oh, that's great. If you have any other questions, go out to Drake 7Ds on Stark, and they really have a ton of information there. You could take it home to your house too. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Judy.